I'm gonna practice today when I'm out and about, because like for me, my communication is kind of in public, kind of one-sided. It's like I can approach you, I can talk to you, but if you approach me or talk to me, it's like yikes. Now, I'm gonna practice today. I'm gonna do my hair. Don't worry, or do something with it. But my I'm gonna practice today. Today, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna speak to everybody for one. So yeah, that's one. And I can't get scared if somebody approaches me first. um, I'm gonna actually take the time to stop and turn around and talk to them. But it's kind of weird. Like when I started the last vlog, the reason I did it was because I was walking through this area that I thought wouldn't have that many people. You know, that nobody was gonna be there. It's just a bunch of warehouses. But hey, people are working today. And then you think that if people are working, they're not gonna speak to you because they're working. They don't have time to, whatever it is that men do. Now, so as I was walking, I walked past this one place. There was guys in the car, something. They were, I guess at work because they had their work clothes on, but they were sitting in the car, I guess, waiting to start. And they said something, and I'm like, okay, fine, I can keep walking and get past them. And then next thing I know, this big truck comes by, and the guy starts talking, and I'm like, okay, he's just going into work where they're working. He's gonna leave me alone. No, he kept going, and then that's what scared me. And I was just like, okay, kept going as far as kept speaking to me, and I think he was just being cute. I don't think he meant any harm or anything. I think he was just having fun. You know what I'm saying? Being outgoing, and if he got to meet a new person out of just picking with somebody, then that was cool, And, it's kind of weird for me because, like, for me, I know, and you all know because y'all can see that I look a mess, and I need to stop doing this, like coming outside looking like this, because this is asking for people to give you the homeless treatment, and there's a lot of people that are homeless that do not look homeless at all. They go where they got to go to take care of what they got to take care of. This is unacceptable. I guess even for me, at least I could have tried to put conditioner in my hair or something. And it's hot. This is gonna be a long walk, especially when it's hot. But and so this is unacceptable. So in the future, how will I handle that? Because to me, that's the most awkward, because I know when I come outside that I know that I look a mess. And so it makes me very leery of people that speak to me, because I know I look a mess. Why are you talking to me? What is the motive for you, motive, whatever you want to call it, for you to speak to me? So in the future, first of all, it's not okay for me to come outside like this anymore, period. In the future, and today I'm going to be doing a job search thing, so, and I'm not going like this, of course. I am going to do my hair and all that. But in the future, again, like I said, not okay for me to come outside like this. Whenever somebody talks to me, stop and give them my attention. Why not? I have personal things that I'm working on. Make it personal. Stop. Just like the guy came, whatever, in the truck. Stop. Act like you have something to offer. Put a big old smiling face, and you do, because you're working on your little project in the background. So you do have something to offer. You want to find out as much as you can about, like they were saying in church, they used to use it to their advantage. I don't have anything to use to my advantage, as y'all can see, but, stop. Let them talk to you if they want to talk, but then find out as much as you can about them, because you have an organization that you're trying to work on. You have something that you're trying to do and put together and gain interest in. So stop. Find out what type of work he does. Find out what he's going to be doing later. Find out what his hobbies are. Find out who he knows, and get in there. Stop being scared of everybody. So that's what I got to do, most definitely. And I don't know if I want to blog about this right now, but a comment that was made was that, about being introverted, and how that other guy, kind of knocked the door down. Do it, and here I am, I'm 40, and people are talking to me. You know what I'm saying? People are talking to me. Regardless of how I think I look, regardless of how I feel about the course that my life is taking, people are still talking to me. You know what I'm saying? If they can put two sentences together and open their mouth to say something to you, then, and now, see, that's what I mean. Now this old white guy is driving past in his truck looking at me. You know, I don't like that. But, you know, you gotta be, and you're gonna have stupid people, but you gotta be as firm as you are and whatever it is that your goal is, that, you know, people can't shake that. And there's a certain presence that I have to give off. Like I said, when I went to that first church, you know, it was a reminder to me, you know, and I was just waiting for them to hate and be mean, but they weren't. And it was a reminder to me that, hey, you know, these people were dressed professionally. It reminded me back of my SunTrust days a long time ago. And it reminded me, you know. So I need to pull myself together. That's what I need to look like when I go out. That is what I need to look like, period. The new girl that got there, her presence, that's what I need to give off, period. Then when I went to visit that church later that night, oh, I'm starting to sweat. I don't like that. When I visited that church later that night, like I said, the pastor, you know, the first thing he said was, okay, no visitors at whatever thing that they were having. And so it was directed to me because I'm sure I was the only visitor there. But I have to give off an appearance that shows that maybe I have something going for myself, that you would gladly welcome a visitor to come. You know what I'm saying? This visitor, I think I need to have this person come. But I think part of it was that I took a picture of they had this nice painting. I took a picture of it. And then I guess, like I said, I'm not good at hiding my feelings. But then when he started doing the auction bidding for offerings for the building fund, at that point I was like, it was funny to me. You know, and you can see me scoffing. And when they go to this business professional thing, they're going to be asking for money there too. You know, so, yeah. So that's what I learned, you know. So again, never go outside looking like this again. Two, if somebody speaks to you, you have something going for yourself, so you stop. Gain some information. Exchange some information, and the guy was yelling out his phone number. Maybe I should have taken it. I should have taken it and be like, hey, what type of work? It was a pleasure meeting you this morning. Sorry that I couldn't stop because I was, you know, my time is regimented. But what type of work do you do? What do you do for fun? And, you know, here's some things that I'm working on. You know, easy. Instead, I was just like, oh my God, let me get away from here as soon as possible. You know, but it's just, that's it. You know, I have to use, even though, like I said, we can clearly see that I'm old, I'm ugly, but even through that, people are still going to reach out to you, and you still have to, I have my moments, you know, don't get me wrong, but people are, but this just wasn't one of them. So, you know, I was not prepared for anybody to speak to me, you know, in any way that, you know, any way that was humanly human, you know, so yeah, so I just got to use those resources. So I'm going to say it over and over again in this recording because I'm reminding myself, do not come outside looking like this again. Do not do it. Two, greet every person that you walk past. Somebody approaches you first, stop. Find out what they're about, and if you ascertain that they're not about anything, don't be afraid to keep it moving. So that's really what, I kind of like this little tackle box thing. I might have to take this. Actually, no. But that's, and keep it moving, you know, so, and I had a fourth one. So do not come outside like this. Greet everybody that you see. Stop and talk to whoever tries to make an attempt to talk to you. Give them the business and tell them what you're about, you know, so that they'll know going forward. And develop yourself, you know. And I don't have time, like I said, I didn't think anybody would respond to the FAMU thing, but I did have one person, and at first I couldn't figure out who it was, but I think it's that guy that was incarcerated for X amount of years. One person did a respond all reply, because I didn't know, because he had other numbers and email information on there that seemed resourceful. And so maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll link together those other emails that I had, like he did. And one person responded like a reply all, and was like, you know, he was mirroring whatever the guy said. It was great. And you know what? The only people that, and he was another person that was convicted But these people, it's a difference because they did what they did, but he is successful now. And one of the things God says, you have to know how to work it, and that's what he was doing. He was working it. He was working it. So that's what I need to do. I need to work it. That song, "Work It Like It's Worth It" or whatever that song is, that needs to be my theme, and that needs to be my go-getter theme for the day. Whenever I go to start my day, that needs to be what starts me up. So that's my inspiration. Good morning.